Welcome to this Restorative Yoga self-care ritual. I'm Caren Baginski, and this practice is intended to be simple, short, and sweet so you can deepen your breath to fully relax your body. And once the body's relaxed, then a busy mind can follow. So get a yoga bolster and yoga blanket. If you don't have the bolster, just use a blanket. And let's begin with the blanket placed on one part of our mat, folded up, and come to lie on your belly. Let the big toes touch. And as the forehead comes down toward the blanket, roll up the edge and place the forehead there. This will allow your nose to lift off of the floor so you can keep your neck long and breathe easily. Place your palms in front of you with the elbows draped off to the sides. And make any little wiggles or adjustments, lifting your thighs, rolling your legs back and forth so you feel comfortable here. Begin to notice the breath moving in the body through the belly and the back. And as you rest here, we'll work into deepening the breath through a simple breathing technique. So empty all your air through the nose. Then fill up just 1/3 of the lungs, the lowest part of the lungs, and pause. Fill up the middle third of the lungs and pause. Then fill up the last third of the lungs, breathing in completely until you can no longer breathe in. Exhale all at once through the nose, sinking the body into the floor. So just like that, inhaling, imagining filling up into each third of the lungs, pausing before moving on. And then all at once, exhaling completely, letting your shoulders, head, and neck sink into the blanket. Take this at your own pace without any struggle or strain. If the breath is a little faster, that's okay. Just work with what you have right now. Whatever's showing up is right for right now. So honor that, trust how your body's breathing in this moment, and just let it flow in a way that feels most comfortable for you. If the mind starts to come up with judgments about how you're breathing, let those things go as well. Bring your full attention into each moment of the breath, each third of the lungs, each pause, each full exhale. It's normal for this to bring up emotion. So let whatever's arriving be here. Watch it, notice it. It's all welcome here. This is a safe space to explore your body and your breath. Keep following the pattern. Perhaps noticing now if you can breathe more into your back. your side ribs. Feeling those places expand and release. Now finishing up whatever breath you're on, allow yourself to fully exhale, taking your time. And once you get to that exhalation, glide your hands back by your shoulders. Push into the knees and the hands and slowly lift up. Walk your knees in. If you're just using the blanket, now you'll fold it into a rectangle fold shape and place that up lengthwise the middle of your mat. If you are using your bolster here, you will pull that in lengthwise up the middle of the mat. Turn around. Sitting against the edge of the bolster, extend your legs long and lower the body into supported fish pose. Let your arms go into a V with the palms face up. Legs are lightly held together. Make any adjustments here so that you feel fully comfortable, held by the blanket or the bolster. And then invite the eyes to close. We'll practice the same breathing technique that we did before, but this time you'll exhale in thirds. So empty all your air and inhale fully and completely through the nose. Now empty through 1/3 of the lungs, middle third of the lungs, last third of the lungs, exhale. Inhale completely, all at once. And just like that, empty 1/3, middle third, empty completely, last third. Breathe in. Continue with exhaling through the thirds of your lungs, knowing that this might not feel so natural or comfortable, or maybe it feels more natural or comfortable. Just letting that information percolate in your mind. Not trying to judge or find out why, just noticing that this might be different. And then go right back into the experience. Keeping your attention fully focused on each moment of the breath. Let go of any micro tensions you might be holding on to in the legs or the face. Just doing your best with what you have right now. No need to struggle or strain against yourself. And this too might bring up emotion. If you notice you need a moment, you can pause the breath, take a full breath in and out, maybe even an open mouth exhale or a sigh. before beginning again. Staying present with the breath. It's safe to breathe. Allow one more round of this practice to come into your body, ending through those 3 exhales. And then slowly bend your knees in, plant your feet, roll over to a side a little bit, and then just use your hands to push yourself up. Arrive in a comfortable seated position, whether that's seated on top of the bolster or the blanket. Place the hands on the knees, palms down, and close the eyes. Now breathe in fully and breathe out fully through the nose. And see what's shifted here in your breath and in your body and mind. These little moments that you can find for yourself of self-care can make such a difference. Small things often can lead to big shifts over time. Take your palms together at your heart in Anjali Mudra and bow your chin in. We honor all the realized beings who have come before to bring these practices to us. And your own teacher within, who had you show up today for this practice for yourself. Release the palms and open the eyes. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate, as always, when you subscribe, leave a comment or like this video so I know to make more like these. I hope to see you again on the mat so we can relax again sometime soon.